If you've got your next cruise booked and you are worried about the muster drill, what is it? How do you do it? How do you know what to do the right thing? Then you have come to the right place, because I'm going to tell you what to expect. Hi, I'm Sarah. This is Mini Travellers, and we're here to help you travel better, further, for less. And today we are talking about muster drills on cruise ships. If you're new to cruising, you've booked a cruise, there is so much to talk about, to learn and to understand about cruise ship and cruise life. So in this series, I'm going to discuss all of the things that you need to know about your cruise, explaining what to expect, the jargon behind the industry. And today we're talking about muster drills. So muster drills are something that if you haven't done one before, and I remember my first cruise thinking, oh, what do I do? How do I do it? Because it's quite important. And the muster drill is a drill that you have to do in case there is an emergency on board. So it's the cruise ships and the captain's way of arranging everybody on the ship, getting everybody together so that he knows where everybody is. So if he needs to get everybody off the ship quick, if there's an emergency breakout or situation on board, then everybody's got somewhere to go, and it's called the muster station. So that is the place that in an emergency, that's where you go. And if you've got your cruise line app, if you go into your cruise line app now, we cruise Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, so your other apps may be different. I can't remember from when I've cruised before, but on Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, if you go onto your app, and then there's a bit at the bottom where you've got all of your sections, and you want to go in safety. So you can see there in safety, and when you look into safety, it will tell you where your muster station is for your next cruise. On the first day of your cruise, one of the first things you have to do, you need to visit your muster station. Back in the day, you used to have to go to your cabin, you used to have to get your life jackets, you used to have to take them to your muster drill, whether it was a theatre, usually a restaurant, and you'd have to sit there for about an hour while they gave you the drill and told you all the stuff. Fortunately, one thing good that came out of COVID was stuff like that was scrapped, and now they've got a really streamlined way of doing it, and you get a video to watch on your app. So what we always do is we watch it in the taxi on the way to the ship, or in the morning while we're having our breakfast, but you have to watch it because it registers your app when you've watched it, and it also registers when you visit your muster drill. And what you can do on your app is, if you're watching it together, if you watched it with your partner, then when you watched it on the app, you can tick who you've watched it with. The video explains what to do in emergency situations, so how you get out, what to do, where to go, and that's the information that you need to know before the ship sets sail. So once you've done that, the app registers that you've done it, and then when you get on the ship, you have to go and you have to scan your SeaPass card. So your SeaPass card is your door key, but that's also your wallet. You don't need cash. So your door key, you pay for everything. You use it to scan for meals, to book stuff. So that is your online footprint to get on and get off the ship. You also take that to the muster drill and you scan it, and once you've scanned it, it registers that you've done the muster drill. So you've watched the video and you have to scan, and once you've scanned, you're saying, if there's an emergency, I know I've got to go to my muster station, I understand the muster drill, I understand what I've got to do, I've watched the video, and then the captain is happy. The captain will not leave port until everybody's done their muster drill, and you will notice this on the first day of your cruise when they're calling out for passenger whoever to please come to their muster stations, because they can't, they're legally not allowed to leave until all of that is done. If you haven't got access or Wi-Fi on your phone, then when you get in your cabin, you can watch it on your cabin, and again it registers. So as long as you've watched it, it registers. Once that's done, you're free to enjoy the rest of your cruise and get on and book any meals, book any activities, or anything else you need to do on the first day. I will do another video telling you about the first day of your cruise, because it's quite a bit to think about if you're traveling with kids especially. Now, if you have got children, if the muster emergency happens during the day, kids have wristbands, and it's really important they wear those. If they're in the kids club and there's an emergency, the line is that you will go to your muster station and somebody from the kids club will bring the children to the muster. So every member of staff will be assigned a different muster drill with the children they are with, so they will bring the children to you to the muster drill. If you understand the procedure, it makes everything easy. You can set off and enjoy your cruise. Thank you for watching. Any questions, please do ask below. Do check out our ship tours of Allure of the Seas and Celebrity Apex, and our other cruise tip videos. See you again next time, when I will be talking about the first day of your cruise and what to expect, and happy cruising.